All right, we are going to get started with Word Module 1, creating and editing a document. So you're going to go into Mind tab, the new Perspectives collection, Microsoft 365 and Office 2021. And you can click here. This is the textbook. This is the ebook. And just below is SAM Textbook Project 1.1, Word Module 1, Creating and Editing a Document. So that's the one that we're going to go through. So you click on that, click Start, and we're going to go ahead and download all the files. So we can download, and I'm going to take note of the expected file name because that's the name that I want to save my file as. So I'm just going to select that and copy it. I'm going to minimize this window, and we're going to go to my File Explorer. I'm going to go to my downloads, and I'm going to open up my downloaded file. Click Enable Editing. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save my document. So I'm going to click File, Save As. And I'm going to save this in my Document Formatting 1 folder. So Document Formatting 1, and I have a Fall 2024 Word Module 1. And I'm going to save it as the expected file name and click Save. All right, so here's the updated name, NP_WD_1_letter_Jennifer Stymist. All right, so Module 1, creating and editing a document. We will get started. So I'm going to skip ahead to skip it over, I should say, the working in touch mode and get started on just kind of setting up the Word window. So you can click on your View tab, and it's always a good idea to have your ruler checked. So the ruler here, you can see this shows my margins, my horizontal and my vertical ruler. So this is in your show group. So again, View Ruler. The other thing that I want to show is you click on your Home tab, and you can also turn on your Show Hide or your paragraph marks. This can be beneficial as well. All right. So I will leave the paragraph marks on, and I'm also going to zoom in a little bit. So you'll see at the bottom right of my screen, I have the zoom kind of ruler. I can click and drag to zoom it in, or I can just even click on the little plus sign. So just makes it easier to see. All right. Let's go on to entering text. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and type capital FEBR. So I want to type February. And you notice that on my screen, you'll see a screen tip that says February, press enter to insert. So I'm going to press enter. So just kind of a way that you, as you're typing and you'll see a screen tip, you can press enter if that is the word that you're trying to type. All right, I'm press the space bar, and I'm going to type 1, comma, space 2025, and press enter twice. All right. You'll see with the paragraph mark on, you'll see that what looks like a period, like a dot, not so much a period. A period is at the bottom, but there's like a dot in between each part where we press the space bar. If I turn my paragraph marks off, you'll see that disappears. So that dot is just to show that there's a period there for formatting. I'll turn it back on. All right, we're going to type the following information, pressing enter after each item. So Carla Zimmerman, enter. Association of Water Quality Engineers, enter. 2800 Eagle View Road, enter. And Pittsburgh, comma, space, PA, capital PA for Pennsylvania, space, and 15222. And then press enter. All right, so this is what your document should look like. All right, and now we are going to type Dear Carla, and with the colon, and press enter. And we're going to type the following sentence, including the period. So enclosed, you will find the sustainability. See that sustainability? Let's press enter. Oops. Tab, I guess. Sustainability brochures we discussed. Period. Space. Thank you for agreeing to distribute them at next month's National Water Quality Conference, period. All right, if you don't have autosave on, autosave here at the top. If you don't have autosave, just be sure that you click on your save button. All right, let's press the space bar, and we're going to type the following sentence. If you have any questions not covered in the brochures, comma, space, please contact me at water@portland.cengage.com, period. Press enter. You'll see there's a hyperlink. So this would go to an email address. And if I put my mouse, my insertion point, if I hover it over this hyperlink, you'll see that it has mail to, it has the email address, control click to follow the link. So if I did that, it would open up my Outlook and put that email address right into the to field. All right, we're actually going to remove the hyperlink. So you're going to click on that link, and you're going to right click, and you're going to click remove hyperlink. And then just be sure to save. All right, next is we're going to change the word sustainability. So just using your arrow up key on your keyboard, just go up and then up with the up arrow, and then your left arrow key to sustainability. And we're going to move it to the left of the first S in sustainability. And you're going to press and hold your control key and then press delete. So control delete, and that will delete the entire word. All right, and instead of sustainability, we're going to type water conservation and then space. And then we're just going to practice using our undo and redo tools. So if I click on this arrow up here at the very top on my left, undo, it will take out that water conservation. If I click undo again, it will put sustainability back in. But now if you decide, oh, actually, I do prefer the water conservation more than sustainability, so you can click redo, and that puts it back in. So you can use your undo and redo. This is great when you make a mistake, a spelling, you want to change something, you make something too large, or you put in something where you shouldn't. Undo is an excellent tool. All right, let's go to the end of our document. So you can press and hold your Control key and press End on your keyboard. So Control End to go to the end of your file. You'll see my insertion point right before that paragraph mark. And you can just press save if you don't have autosave. And then we're going to type the following sentence. You can type the errors. So I'm going to type in, I'm going to spell your, Y-O-U'', phone message, comma, you asked me to include maps of, now we're going to spell the wrong, T-E-H, space. You'll notice that it automatically changes. City reservoirs, reservoirs, period. Space, and we're going to type, they are not back from the printer yet, comma, but I will send them as soon as they are actually ready, period. Okay. All right, so you notice actually even at the beginning, when you type a lowercase at the beginning of a sentence, it will update it to uppercase. And let's see what else. Okay, reservoirs, it looks like this may be okay, this one might be wrong. There's a double underline under U''re. So we are going to, let's right click your, and we're going to update it to Y-O-U-R, which is the proper spelling for this. And then we are going to, let's see what else. Reservoirs. Let's right click this. And we're going to click reservoirs, the top one. And let's right click actually ready. And then let's just do the more concise one, just ready. So it will say as soon as they are ready. All right, those are errors that we're going to fix, and looks good. All right, let's hit Control End. So Control End on your keyboard if your insertion point's not already at the end. And you press Enter. And we're going to type sincerely yours, including the comma. Press Enter 3 times. And we're going to type David Alzakar. Press Enter. And you'll notice the red squiggly line that appears that, oh, this might be an error. But we can ignore this for now because this is just someone's spelling. and we are going to type the first, middle, and last initials in lowercase, so your own initials. So mine are JMS. And then press enter. So it would automatically update that first initial to a capital. And you can just ignore this for now as well. And then we are going to type enclosure. Okay. So what you can do is for your initials, they should be just lowercase. So you can backspace and then just type your lowercase one. All right. So this is what ours should look like. Let's right-click Elzacar, and we can click Ignore All. And we can do the same for our initials. So right-click, Ignore All, so that red squiggly line is gone. All right. Be sure to save if you don't have autosave. All right. We are going to come up and we're going to select the inside address, so starting with Carla Zimmerman, and we're going to select everything except for the city, state, and zip code. So the name and name of the company, and then the street address. So we're going to select those three. So how you can do that, there's a couple of ways. You can just click and drag to select it, or if you notice that my insertion points just to the margin, I have this arrow going up, I can just kind of click and drag to select those three lines. In the paragraph group, so we're on a home tab, paragraph group, here in the line and paragraph spacing. So that's this one here. We're going to click that and we're going to click remove space after paragraph. All right, so that will take out that extra line spacing. Let's scroll down to our initials. We're going to double click our initials. In our paragraph group, in our line and spacing, we're going to do the same, remove space after paragraph. And then we're going to put our insertion point after the R in Elzacar, and we're going to press Shift Enter. So this makes it so that it takes out kind of that extra default line spacing when you press Enter. And we're going to type Communications Director. All right. Let's be sure to save. Let's click on our View tab. Let's view our document. Click one page. And so this is what our letter should look like. All right, next we are going to work with our margins. So on the ribbon, we're going to click on our Layout tab, and we're going to click Margins and Custom Margins at the bottom. In the top, we are going to type 2.5. So we want to have some white space so that when the letter is printed on letterhead, it's able to print that the letterhead is able to show on our letter. So a margin 2.5 and click OK. All right, so now we're going to just change our zoom back. And next we are going to create an envelope. So based on this address here. So we're going to click File, New, Blank Document. And we're going to save this one. So click File, Save As. You can save it where you save your files. And we're going to save this as np_wd_1_envelope. All right, and then we're going to come up and we're going to click on our Mailings tab. And in the Create group, we're going to click on Envelopes. In the delivery address, we are going to type the following address, pressing Enter to start each new line. So it's Belinda Harper, Enter, Journal of Urban Environmental Engineering, 600 East Pelda Street, San Antonio, TX for Texas, 78205. And we're going to click Omit to, in this Omit checkbox here, so that there's no return address. And you're going to click Add to Document. And there we have our envelope. All right, let's save and close. And that is it for Module 1.1.